My name is Israel Partridge. I'm owner and founder of True Adventure Sports, what everyone now knows as TAS, and it is an outfitter in Northeast Alabama. We are bordering a national park, Little River Canyon National Preserve, and just north of Weiss Lake, which is the crappie capital of the world. I've always had a passion for the outdoors. I was raised with an awesome dad that just took me outdoors and always took me on some crazy adventure, whether rappelling or scuba diving or climbing or things like that. So I always had a passion for it. And one day I felt God tugging at my heart, telling me that He wanted me to start a business that was going to be run like a ministry, where we were going to take people out and help them experience God's creation through a new light, and help them overcome their fears and conquer things and achieve things that they never thought possible. I literally thought it was just my own passion and desire and not really something God was directing me to, so I actually battled and wrestled with God with it for a year before ever giving in to let Him take control, and God's just completely transformed it into something that's turned out to be amazing, changed thousands of lives, honestly, in the past almost 11 years now that we've been in business. So God's really done something amazing here at True Adventure Sports. So when I knew that it was God calling me to start True Adventure Sports, I actually had no money. I went and counted everything and knew that God was telling me to start it, and the only money I had to my name was $18. So everyone that tells you you have to have a lot of money to start a business, it's not true. I was actually able to start the business with $18, and God just blessed it and grew it from there. We started where, people say feast or famine. It was literally famine for the first 2 years, and God's just blessed it to now it's supporting, we've got 11 on staff, and it just steadily keeps growing from there, and we're supporting several people with it, so God's really turned it into something amazing. Well, here at True Adventure Sports, we have a lot to offer. You hear the statement 31 flavors. We actually have 34 different adventures to pick from, so there's quite a bit. You can find those on our website at trueadventuresports.com. Just click on the events and description page, and it'll tell you all about every one of them we've got to offer. Say if you want to come rappelling with us, a lot of people think that sounds extreme, and they would love to, conquer rappelling and going over the edge of a cliff on a rope, but they don't think they have the nerve to do that. All of our guides are very experienced, and we definitely take care of you on that. We're able to get 99% to go over the edge just by encouraging them and helping them along. It really makes them feel good knowing that they have a belayer. We've got redundant backups, making sure you're safe. You get to control everything. We teach you how to do it, all gear and instructions provided, but you're actually doing it yourself, but knowing that even if you were to make a mistake, we'll take over, we'll keep you safe. Everyone's always safe going down, so we always have backups. And I really like that because we're able to help people go over the edge that thought that they could never achieve that dream in their life, and it's really cool seeing that on their face, the excitement once they get on the ground and they're like, oh my God, I did it. One of the newest craves, as you'll hear, whether you're driving down the interstate or seeing online, you'll see zip lining, canopy tours. There are always zip lines everywhere popping up. Here at True Adventure Sports, we've got quite a few to pick from, anywhere from our beginner zip lines that are very small and work very good for kids even as young as 6 or 8 years old can handle it, but still a thrill for adults, all the way up to our big boy zip lines that go as much as 55 miles an hour, anywhere from 150, 200 feet in elevation, shooting across a canyon, crossing over waterfalls. Those type things are a crazy thrill. Most people really like to start with the basics and they go on a smaller zip line and they kind of progress up, but no matter what a stage you're at, they're definitely a thrill and a lot of fun as you're zipping through the trees or crossing a gorge and just being able to feel that breeze cutting over your face. It's really awesome. So if you've ever had the thought of wanting to go rock climbing, this is definitely a great place to come. We usually set up our routes to where you have multiple routes to pick from. We'll start people off, just helping them get their feet wet. We'll start them out on short walls, definitely the real rock. They're able to climb, anywhere from 10 to 25 feet to start off with, just getting excited and working up. After they've built a little bit of confidence, we move on down the rock and set up some new routes, and they're able to climb 75, 80, 90-foot climbs and being able to do those climbs. They're on a top rope, so there's no way you can fall and get hurt. It just helps you be able to have a major sense of accomplishment as you're climbing and working routes or working problems and learning the techniques behind it. then it all of a sudden clicks. You know, it doesn't take the amount of strength that you thought it took to be a rock climber. It's really problem solving, and it's just a major sense of accomplishment once you've gotten to the top and see that great view that you just climbed to. It's really awesome. Here at True Adventure Sports, we've got some amazing caving that we offer. Our caving is, much more extreme than the average person ever gets to experience on typical tours, as we don't do your standard walkthrough tours. We have wild cave tours. Just our basic tour is 2.5 hours long, and we're really going in the heart of the cave, exploring, looking for wildlife and formations. One of our most famous caves that we love is Manitou Cave. It's the first tourist attraction ever opened in Northeast Alabama. And that place is absolutely amazing, travels for miles underground. We actually have kayaking in the cave where you can kayak 1,000 feet beneath the surface. We've got rappelling in the cave. You can go on the Extreme Wild Cave Tour. We've got routes where Bear Grylls actually joined us going through that cave, and we can take you on some of those routes. There's just some amazing things to experience in that cave. We've got a ballroom in the cave where we let church groups go in and do worship services and things like that. It's just huge place and absolutely amazing. So be prepared for a great, amazing adventure, and be prepared to get wet and dirty, because you're going to do that if you want to have fun. Here at True Adventure Sports, we have Little River Canyon National Preserve that has some of the best rapids in the South. We go anywhere from Category 2 to Category 5 rapids, just an amazing stretch of river. We have some tamer sections we take people canoeing and kayaking on, but if you want something crazy fun, we'll put you through a roll class, get you very comfortable in a kayak, and take you down the canyon. It's absolutely amazing. Definitely come check us out at True Adventure Sports. We've got a lot of adventures to offer, whether you want to go rock climbing, rappelling, canoeing, kayaking, mountain biking, just on a day hike, a night hike, whatever you want to accomplish. We definitely have a lot of adventures to pick from. You definitely should go to trueadventuresports.com and check it out.